flags up. Sent on their journey. Afropolitan, very sluggish out the machine, lost about 5 to 6 lengths when the starter said go. Dawn Mission pressing on by in the early stages, and the Cerise and Green Silks. Aurora Storm's on the outside, now going to take up the tempo. Aurora Storm with the headgear on, the blinkers goes on a length and a quarter. Dawn Mission at the paint second. Greenback Currency's on the outside of runners. Creators now snuck a little bit closer around them. Death Blow of Vernie King is racing in 5th position, 5 lengths off. Greenback Currency now drops 6-7 lengths off. Temperate Zone past the 1,000. A further 2 Lord Edward. Aurora Storm's really stretching them out. El Rey Vien's 13 lengths off them. Master General 14 off, comes under the drive. Red Magician at the 800 metre zone has got 14 lengths to make up. Then Afropolitan. Aurora Storm blazing a trail a length and a quarter. Let's see if Aurora Storm can keep up this tempo with 5:50 to go. Dawn Mission's close up in second. Death Blow towards the inside. Creators on the outside. At this point in time, Red Magician still got about 7 or 8 to make up. Aurora Storm onto the 300. Dawn Mission now tries to apply pressure. Aurora Storm's finding at the 200 metre marker. Aurora Storm is kicking into overdrive the last 150. Went a really good gallop up front and is going to find a whole lot more to stop the clock. Aurora Storm by 4. Dawn Mission in a photo with Vernie King. Maybe Dawn Mission or Vernie King staying on well on in a photo. Greenback Currency further back in the running. Red Magician never got into it. How's this for a victory? Just about start to finish. Aurora Storm, they give me the green light. Twilight Moon Equine. Waterman Wenzels. Peter Muscat, Vosfontein Stud, Kelvin Abib went a real solid tempo up front and found a whole lot extra down to the wire. Dawn Mission probably clinging on second of Vernie King. Greenback Currency, Temperate Zone. Red Magician never really got into it. Aurora Storm blazed the trail, turned for home. Dawn Mission was the closest challenger. Red Magician's out of the zone and behind runners, coming to the last 200, and that's when Aurora Storm finds that more and comes down to the winning post. Starts to extend the gallop once again, and the Peter Muscat inmate certainly taking to the headgear. Race number 4, number 9, Aurora Storm, back to the studio.
Race number 4 on the card has been won by horse number 9, Aurora Storm, trained by Peter Muscat and ridden to victory by Calvin Abib. Well done to the groom, Tulani, who receives the winning check on behalf of Hollywoodbets and Gold Circle. Well done, Tulani. Your horse has delivered the goods for you, so well done on that. Let's speak to Peter Muscat now. Now, during the week, you did say he's still a colt, so you put in the blinkers on, and the blinkers seem to do the trick, so well done.
Yeah, he hasn't been very focused in his 2 races to date. His work has been far superior to what his form shows. Last time, I think he didn't really act on the poly and wheel spun turning in, so back on the turf today, I think that's brought about the required improvement.
He's a horse that showed that he can win from the front, and it was a nice performance from the front, but he's also been running on debut. He made a nice race. It was a nice race, an encouraging effort, so he's a horse that can go on from here.
Yeah, the form of that first race where he ran has actually worked out very well. I think the horse that ran 3rd came out and won impressively last week, so there is still improvement with this horse. Obviously he's a young, immature colt. I do feel he's going to be better once we do get around to gelding him, and he'll go a lot further than he did today, so I think it's encouraging from him. Obviously a big thanks to Rose and Roy. Their support is very much appreciated. Great ride by Kelvin. Thank you very much, Kelvin. And also a huge thanks to our sponsors, Hollywoodbets.
Good first win for you. I mean, you ran first and you ran 3rd with a Vernie King, so a good race nonetheless.
Yeah, Vernie King, probably a little bit disappointing. Desperate to be gelded as well. He's pulling the mickey out of us because his works, you can't separate the 2 horses in their work. So he's really pulling our pants down now.
Well done, Mr. Muscat. Two more runners on the card. What's your expectations? Tread Swiftly and Winter with Joe.
Tread Swiftly is drawn very deep in the 1400. I think the track is running very quick, so he's going to have to go back from his draw. So that's not going to be ideal. And Winter with Joe is returning from a long absence. But he looks great. His work is solid, so we're just hoping for a nice showing from him.
Well done with the victory.
Thank you.
Let's speak to Calvin Habib. Now, this is the second time you've rode this individual. Last time out, beaten by the stable companion on the poly track. Back on the turf, blinkers on. Did he feel like a different horse today?
Yes, I think Mr. Muscat touched on that. You know, his work going into that race was quite good, and they were quite confident of a good race. And I think he probably just enjoys the grass a lot better than the poly. And I think kudos to Mr. Muscat for putting the blinkers on. You know, got him to concentrate. You know, I think he'll be a lovely horse. You know, once he does get the gelding eventually, and because he's just making a bit of work of it at the moment. But I think he's a lovely horse, and I think he's got a bright future ahead of him. So well done to Mr. Muscat, his whole team. I don't do a lot of work for him, but you know, he always throws me a bone where he can. So well done to him and his team. I know they're doing a great job, and yeah, well done to the owners that are in connection with this horse. And you know, War of Athena was in these colours, as an honest rider, a winner in these colours.
You guys seem to go a decent clip up in front, and it was encouraging that he actually quickened off that.
Yeah, look, he's got a lovely action, and you know, I just allowed him to find his cruising speed, and you know, it might have been a bit fast for the field, but he was at his own speed, and yeah, he gave me a lovely kick in straight and a win full of merit.
Well done on the win, Calvin.
Thank you very much.
Calvin Habib and Peter Muscat teaming up with horse number 9, Aurora Storm, and of course, these are the colours of the great filly, War of Athena.